What is up, everyone? Happy freedom. Welcome to another Coffee with Hooligans. Make sure you guys rack up those likes. We're being shadow banned right now. I had to search for my own live. It's been a while. We're going to go through the schedule really quick, and then we're going to check on all the chats, make sure everything is running smoothly. Hope you guys are having an awesome Saturday so far. So the very first video we're going to cover today is titled "Former Professional Shoplifter Slams New York City's Anti-Theft Kiosks." Apparently theft is up 44% in New York City, and they're going to put little kiosks near the door with some pamphlets in case you want to go get some help for your stealing problems. I don't know, sounds ridiculous, and there's others that agree. Then we have a video titled "No Deal on Debt, U.S. Pushes Back Default Date." They were saying it was going to be June 1st was the date. Now it's like June 5th or something. They'll tell us on the video. You'll see. Then we have a video titled "Yuma, Arizona Border Coverage" from First Responder Media. He was out there covering the border yesterday. People still pouring into the country. Same old, same old. Just another day at the border, I guess, unfortunately. Then we have a video titled "Unions Rally in Support of Striking Hollywood Writers." We covered this a week or two ago. There's a writer's strike going on. There was one in New York, and then there was another one in Hollywood. I haven't heard anything about the one in New York anymore. But now there's quite a few people out there. They were striking about wages, and then they mentioned a couple times about AI in this video. And I don't know how that strike's going to work out for them. I think a lot of those studios are just going to turn to AI. Why not have AI write the movies? What's the difference? Except you ain't got to pay a writer. They went from getting paid little wages to they're about to move to an area where they're not going to get paid a wage at all. Then we have a video titled "Progressive Portland Takes a Hard Turn on Homelessness." Ted Wheeler says he's going to do something about the homeless issue. They're laying fees out and possible jail time and stuff for having tents on the sidewalk. There's mention that they're being sued because there's such a homeless problem that people with disabilities can't walk on the sidewalks. They can't move freely in the city because of all the tents and garbage and all that stuff. And so some feel that maybe that's what got Ted Wheeler to start doing something about all the homeless issues going on. And then we'll be wrapping things up on the YouTube side of things with a video titled "Advocacy Group Warns of the Loss of Parental Rights in California and Minnesota." There's a travel warning if you go to Minnesota or California because they've passed certain laws. If your kids are with you and you travel there and your kids decide they want to switch teams, there's nothing you can do about it. You don't have rights in that state. So if your kid goes somewhere to try and how do I word this? If they try to become a shapeshifter and you interfere, they consider it like child abuse or something like that. You're not allowed to interfere. And so they will be able to go through with getting blockers and medication and even surgery if they want. And there isn't anything you can do about it. So it's such a big deal that they're putting a travel warning on those states, which is really insane. Then we'll be wrapping up today's live on all the alternative platforms with an awesome video with Ted Nugent. These shapeshifters have sided with pure evil. We'll say it like that. It is spicy. It is spicy. It's a good video. So I'm going to put the Rumble link at the top of the YouTube chat, so when it is time, you guys can just cross right over to Rumble and see this awesome video that we got here. So let me read through the chat really quick and we'll go ahead and get this started. Let's see. I hate that the YouTube chat doesn't let me scroll up anymore. I can't never see who's first. What's up, Toy Mafia? What's up, Zero Gravity? What's up, M Rank? What's up, Damon Walker? Happy Freedom, Hooligans. What's up, Winning Streak? What's up, Diane? What's up, Carrie? What's up, Tony? What's up, Artsy? What's up, Pesky? What's up, Eagles RC? Happy Freedom. Appreciate you guys being here. What's up, Robert? What's up, Soul For Real? Let's see. What's up, Snooks? Happy Freedom. Appreciate you being here, Snooks. What's up, Adrian? What's up, Dan? What's up, Secretary's Dad? What's up, Ink Scars? Ink Scars, you're on time. Usually pop in. We're like 2/3 of the way through it. Appreciate you being here. What's up, Edward? How you doing today, Edward? You weren't out there just breaking hearts, were you? I know that's your style. What's up, Anthony? What's up, Captain Safety? Let's see. What's up, Quokka? What's up, Matthew? Matthew, I'm going to try and respond to your email today. I was doing it yesterday and then I got sidetracked. What's up, Dion? Happy Freedom. What's up, JB? What's up, T. Lawton? Appreciate you guys being here. What's up, everyone on the JeffMAC Live secret YouTube channel? What's up, WMM? What's up, Cy Run? What's up, Toy Mafia? What's up, Dharma Agent? Appreciate you guys being here. What's up, everyone on Twitch? What's up, AIM? What's up, Two Ruby Shoes? What's up, Deep South Jody? It's been a minute. Appreciate you being here. What's up, everyone on Kick? We actually got people on Kick. That's awesome. Happy Freedom, Hooligans. Oh, Odyssey. Let's see how Odyssey's running. Just me and you, Snooks. I don't know what's going on with Odyssey. Used to be people that were like dedicated to it. What's up, everyone on Rumble? What's up, Rasta? What's up, Serum? Happy Freedom. Serum, doctors are about to get a little parental excitement in their lives. Yeah. I don't know. They must like that stuff over there. I can't even imagine having to deal with that. All I got for them is these hands. What's up, Hydrodynamic? What's up, Dot? Appreciate you being here. Happy Freedom. Jeez, Edward, you be safe out there. You be safe out there. Wow, that's crazy winning streak. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get this started. What's up, Donald? Appreciate you being here. His very first video titled "Former Professional Shoplifter Slams New York City Anti-Theft Kiosks."
Crime here in New York's out of control. Shoplifting's probably the worst. Business owners are there on the front lines. They have no help from the city, and they're angry.
Having to deal with shoplifting is the hardest thing because the challenge is your job versus your safety.
People, they steal always, they come in store, they grab, stuff.
You can't keep this going. New York City is probably seeing 50% jump in theft this year. But instead of locking criminals up, they're letting them run wild.
In 2022, we made over 22,000 retail theft arrests. 327 people were responsible for the 22,000 arrests. And remember, those arrests, not actions. Many of them did the theft and got away with it. Those 327 individuals were arrested more than 6,600 times for an average of 20 times each.
All right, 20 times each. Repeat offenders, weak crime policies, it's what you're going to get. One professional booster been busted over 100 times, and she keeps being released without any bail. And the city's just wondering why things are crazy. So what's Adams going to do to stop it?
The new crackdown includes giving first-time offenders intervention programs instead of prosecution, de-escalation training for retail employees, establishing neighborhood retail watch groups to share information about a theft in real time with one another and the police, and installing kiosks in stores to connect would-be thieves with social service programs.
They're fighting crime and shoplifting with kiosks. A former professional shoplifter, Pierre Sion-Belmar, joins me now. So, Pierre, when you were boosting goods at your local stores, if you saw a kiosk on your way out, would you throw your goods down and then type 1 for more welfare?
If the kiosk provided fentanyl or money, I might stop. But if there's a pamphlet for social services, I don't think I would have batted an eye at that.
What's the mindset behind people are obviously shoplifting because they're not getting enough welfare?
I think the shoplifting is a deeper issue. When I was deep into that game, it was more to feed addiction and that lifestyle that I was living. It really had nothing to do with social resources or getting canned food or anything like that. I was feeding an addiction that was basically controlling my life every second.
So you would do anything, no matter how illegal it was, to get the goods, to get the fix. You're saying if someone had offered you, I don't know, a welfare check, maybe a roof over your head, you wouldn't have taken it?
I would have taken it, and I would have figured out a way to use those resources in order to then continue to feed my addiction and turn it into basically monetary value. And until I was then apprehended and served consequences, which were jail time and a lot of jail time and facing prison time, that's when I was really able to look at my life and realize I don't think I'm going in the right direction.
Did you turn your life around when you got hit with hard time?
I did, yeah. I've been sober almost 6 years.
So people do need to hit rock bottom, face consequences to turn things around. Are these policies not doing that?
I don't think they are, no. I don't think there's a lot of places now where we are forcing detoxes in places where people can get the help that they need versus just a Band-Aid on a symptom that we've been seeing for decades.
Why were you on drugs for so long?
I mean, it started as just partying and having fun, and then the next thing you know, I have a needle in my arm and I can't stop doing it because I'm physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually addicted. And the only way that I was able to stop was be put away in a place where I had no access to those substances for a certain amount of days so that I could clear my head and work a program and get my feet going.
Is there a spiritual component to the massive amounts of addicts that are popping up everywhere in this country?
My personal experience is yes. I believe that we are living in a world where that has been ignored, and there is something deeper that I think we need to look at.
What do you think that thing is that's deeper?
A connection to something bigger than us. It seems like we're living in a very self-centered and self-seeking world, and the moment that I realize that there's things other than me on this planet, and I'm not a victim, and I have the power of choice to be a better person, that's when I was able to move forward.
Pierre, that's profound insight. Thank you. We're glad you're better, and thanks for sharing that with Primetime.
I want to bribe.
Well, seems like crime is up across the country. I don't know about their stupid little kiosks. They have a kiosk and they have some apps and some pamphlets. Well, you know, if they just called the police and the police were allowed to do their job and the border wasn't wide open to provide everyone with drugs, and then people didn't have drug addictions, they wouldn't be stealing. So this all sounds like Old Man Walter's fault. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like Old Man Walter's fault. They don't enforce the laws anyways. So what is a kiosk gonna do? Most drug addicts, when they're ready to have help, they still need someone to force them to go through the whole deal. If they were making good choices, they wouldn't have became drug addicts in the first place. So what is a kiosk gonna do? It's not gonna do any more than calling the police on them. It's Old Man Walter's fault. Jonathan, imagine having honor. Yeah. Imagine having common sense. People don't have common sense anymore, let alone honor. Copious Hayes, we need Jesus. I'm saying. Captain Safety's spiritual addiction to heroin. Demonic. Yep. Hydrodynamic addictive shoplifting. Probably like kleptos. It's a thing, right? Secretary's caffeine is a drug. 1 gram will kill you. Yeah, but You don't see people robbing stores because they've been doing too much caffeine that came across the border. You don't see, not yet. You don't see that yet. Right now it's all the other stuff. What's up, GQ? We just started. What's up, Dallas? Happy freedom. Dallas, yeah, we're gonna be covering that in a little bit. JB, we already have kiosks for shoplifters, the ones with iPhones. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what that's gonna do. They might as well make all the police just pamphlets. Just the police aren't doing anything. Just put kiosks everywhere. If you have an issue, you can just write it on a piece of paper and throw it in the box, and maybe once a week they'll have someone come check the box. They'll do just about the same. Hydrodynamic, yeah, we probably could help the people in need, and we wouldn't be on the brink of defaulting. Glock, yeah, exactly. Tumbleweed. I got so messed up last night. Tonight I get to see Jelly Roll and Willie Nelson at the Soaring Eagle Casino. That's awesome. That's awesome. You stay safe out there. What's up, big guy? Happy freedom. Just flipping through the chats really quick before we move forward. What's up, Mr. Beansy Beans? Happy freedom. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for 1,000 bits, Mr. Beansy Beans. You're awesome. Thank you. Crack me up, Mr. Beansy Beans. Oh, we lost our people on cake. That's alright. Well, Snooks, I didn't realize it was so formal. Over on Odyssey, I don't know where everybody on Odyssey is. Maybe they're all on Rumble now. What's up, Patty? Happy freedom. What's up, Murphy's Law? Murphy's Law. I'm betting that those on 10 meds are now kleptos. Yeah, because people try and fix all their problems by going to the doctor. They're like, I think I'm depressed. I need to go to the doctor. Oh, I think I'm stressed. I need to go to the doctor. I have a little bit of anxiety. I need to go to the doctor. And then you got all this medication. You're not even you anymore. That's how they get you. I think pharmacies are the gateway drug. Alright, we're going to move to this next one titled No Deal on Debt. U.S. pushes back default date. It's a real quick one. All right, let's get her started.
Democratic and Republican negotiators in talks to raise the U.S. debt ceiling got a bit more breathing room on Friday, as Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen said the government was likely to run out of money to pay its bills on June 5th, 4 days later than she had previously predicted. Negotiators appeared to be nearing a deal to lift the $31.4 trillion debt limit for 2 years, but we're still at odds over whether to stiffen work requirements for some anti-poverty programs.
Look, I'm going to work as hard as I can. As soon as we get a deal, we're going to get a deal, but it has to be worthy of the American people.
Republican House Speaker Kevin McCarthy and Democratic President Joe Biden have struggled to reach an agreement to raise the federal government's self-imposed borrowing limit and avert a potentially disastrous default that could wreak havoc on both U.S. and global economies. With the potential impact so far-reaching, the International Monetary Fund weighed in on Friday. IMF Director Kristalina Georgieva.
The concern about speedy resolution of the debt ceiling is one that has been well explained, and I join these concerns. We are very keen to see a resolution as soon as possible. Let's remember we are now in the 12th hour.
Several credit rating agencies have said they put the United States on review for a possible downgrade, which would push up borrowing costs and undercut its standing as the backbone of the global financial system. In Washington, Biden and his Democrats have resisted a Republican push to require some recipients of Medicaid and SNAP food assistance programs to prove they are working or looking for work to qualify. Democrats say the proposal would create more red tape that would exclude people in need who otherwise qualify. Both programs have already been scaled back in recent months. Most lawmakers in Congress have left Washington for a week-long holiday, but an official briefed on the talks said they could easily slip into the weekend.
Well, we'll see how that goes. So they pushed it back. We got 9 days. 9 days until we default. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. Reading through the chat really quick. Captain Safety. I don't know anything about those people. Saying, how old is Janet Yellen? She looks 90 plus. I don't know. Everyone on the screen is always like old folks home age. Everybody in the White House. Everyone on Capitol Hill. We need an age limit. Big time. T-Law, and I take 10 pills in the morning. None are fun. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm not talking about stuff you need to have. I'm just talking about how young people are today, and they just, every little feeling they have, they got to go and get medicated for it. And then they're not even a person anymore. What's up, Zeph? Happy freedom. What's up, Cheeky Chaps? Bobby, all these people are old as F, yeah. What up, Davon? Happy freedom. We'll see. We'll see if they default. They act like it's disastrous. I don't know. I'm so desensitized to things. You know, they tell us to prepare that the sky's falling every single day. After a while, you're just like, could today be the day? Like, let's just let the sky fall and actually see what all this preparation's been for. I don't know. I don't want bad things to happen, but I'm tired of the house always being on fire. What's up, Infernal? Secretary's dad, Harley Davidson on Bud Light cans now. Amazing these companies are doing this. Yeah, we have a video that's going to talk about it. Clar, the cameras are not to prevent crime, it's to be able to find and control regular citizens. Criminals do not have taxable income. It's true. It's true. The only free people are criminals right now. Everybody else is being restricted. What's up, Lori? Matthew, that 92-year-old Judge Feinstein, yeah, looks terrible. Looks all seized up in that wheelchair and stuff. I don't know. What do we need those people in office for? What are they actually contributing? Big guy 76 is more practical than running away. I seen, it might have been you commenting just a few minutes ago saying, I seen it and I can't find it now, saying, if we get Old Man Walter again, is it Civil War time? I don't know. I think there is going to be a lot of people upset if we had to go through another 4 years of this crap. There's a lot of people that don't think we'll survive it. They just don't believe we can take more moving in this direction. What's up, Jeff Richards? Zoloft, not a good drug, made me angry. Yeah, it's no good. Pretty much everything that messes with your mind is not... I don't know. I don't know anybody that's ever taken something that was for their mind that after a while they were like, yeah, this is a good thing. I used to know somebody that took medicine for anxiety. They were on like mood stabilizers. And they were saying, yeah, when I'm on it, I don't feel anxious, but I'm also just nothing. I'm just blah all the time. And I'm like, I don't know. I feel like life's hard enough. Diane, one of the coolest people I've ever met, was 105 years old. Yeah, all that knowledge. Wise. You gotta be wise to make it that long. Stupid people don't make it to 100. It makes sense when you say it out loud. Stupid people don't live that long. It's, your luck will run out eventually. You gotta make good decisions. Edward, fun fact, the IRS has a code. Wait a minute. The IRS code has a form for criminals to pay taxes on stolen assets. Yeah, I've heard that you can actually pay taxes on like Coke transactions and stuff. I'm like, what? They don't care as long as they get their money. That's how they make their money. They're good with it. Spencer Adderall led me to doing blow all the time. It's no good. Yeah, a lot of when I was younger, Ritalin was like a big thing. It was like everybody I knew was getting prescribed Ritalin. And I was in special ed classes, so everybody's in there for ADHD and stuff like that. So they're all on Ritalin. I was just in there because I was bad and didn't want to work on my schoolwork and didn't do what I was supposed to do. So they just threw me up in there. And I might be a little dyslexic, but that's beside the point. Most of it was because I was lazy and not proactive. But all my friends were on Ritalin, and then they all started doing Adderall when we were working at restaurant jobs. And then next thing you know, they're all scrawny and they're out of their mind and raging out and all this stuff. It's like, oh my goodness, like I can't be like that. I get like that when I drink 2 Monsters. I drink 2 Monsters too quick, back to back, raged out, just a rageaholic. It's no good. Let's see, what's a mushroom? Mushroom, they cut all the employees a $500 check. I was hella stoked. That's awesome. Anheuser-Busch cut all the distribution a check for loss of sales over the Dylan stuff. Yeah, I see that they're trying to turn it around. We have a video, I believe we have a video talking about that. Let's see. Oh yeah, the Ted Nugent video that we're doing on the alternative platforms, they talk about all that stuff. Target, and he goes off. Ted Nugent goes off. It's actually a really awesome video. T-Law and Harley Davidson isn't even American motorcycles anymore. F them. I have an 03 foreign Harley Davidson. Good bike though, but F them. Yeah, that's kind of what Ted Nugent says. He's like, you know, they can stick whoever they want to on that Budweiser can. It's not gonna make me turn around and stop boycotting them. They already messed up. That's what he's saying. What's up, Spank? Happy freedom. Davon, man accused of carrying an AR-15 style rifle in downtown Holland during tulip time, brandishing gun at a bar. Dang. I didn't even hear that. That's crazy. People are stupid. I don't know why they did that. It's not helping anybody who appreciates their gun rights. What's up, Finn? FinTech. Happy freedom. Appreciate you being here. Donald, the motor sitter man. Yeah, somebody, it might have been you that told me that the other day, because I always forget that Ted Nugent's from Michigan. I think he lives in Texas now. What's up, James? Happy freedom. What's up, great grandma of 7? Appreciate you being here. Flipping through the chat before we go to the next one. I don't want to race through this too quickly because I won't see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's my day off. What's up, Salted Ragu? Happy freedom. Appreciate you stopping over on Kick. I see you over here on Odyssey. Salted Ragu says, Bunny, Snooks is like, you are evil. You know that I'm busy. So rough around the edges there, Snooks. My goodness. Jesus, Serum, you're just out there. You're just putting it out there, huh? I can't say that out loud. We'll have to talk about that after YouTube leaves the room. They're virgin ears. Alright. So this next video is titled Yuma, Arizona border coverage. This is first responder media. We're just going to skip through this because it's a few hours long, but they're out there getting coverage. 5 hours. They're running 5 hours live 8 hours ago. But we're going to skim through it and see how the border's doing. Same old, from what I can tell. Look at them lining up. Waiting for free entry. So most of these individuals seem to be just more border crossers, you know, more people from Argentina and stuff like that. But I've seen somewhere here in this video, look at them all lined up. A ton of them. Once the daylight happens, though, let me see, back it up a little bit. They have a few individuals right here that seem to be Asian, like of Asian descent. So I'm wondering if this is what they keep talking about, saying that there's people from China coming here. They travel like great distances to come here. So these guys, I sat here and watched this for a little bit. Once they realize like first responder media is kind of documenting them, they all start like facing the ground and like looking away and doing all that kind of stuff. Like they don't want to be on camera. See what I mean? You can kind of see in their body language the way that they're like trying to conceal themselves. Jeez, they sat out here for a while. I'm sure they made it in though. I'm sure they got processed. I think first responder media walked away before whatever happened. See, they just look shady. Whatever it is they're doing, their body language is telling. Yeah, so now they're getting processed. So I'm sure they'll just be allowed to come right in. Nobody knows who they are. Just more crap from old man Walter, not enforcing the laws, not keeping us safe. It's no good. Ink Scars what process? Oh, you know, just telling them to hop on the transit, take you out to New York, put you in a 5-star hotel. Oh yeah, hydrodynamic for sure. The cost to do this is astronomical. The overtime alone on the border patrol is sick. Paying all them to do nothing. Just allow them to come here. Nobody even knows what they're gonna do. They just come here and then disappear. You don't know who they are, you don't know why they're here, you don't know where they go once they leave the bus stop. T-Law, and just imagine how much this is costing us. Yeah. Well, and then they get all them handouts once they're here. That stuff ain't free. Those Red Cross blankets and all that stuff's not free. Staying in those 5-star hotels, food vouchers, all that stuff, it's not free. We're the ones footing the bill on that. Beep boop. They can't see us if we duck. I mean, you could tell, like, they're just trying to conceal their identity. They got shady body language. You could tell that, I don't know. If they were doing things legitimate, they probably wouldn't be so twisted up inside. GQ Rumble's not working. What? Serum. Oh yeah, I deleted the spam bot. Is Rumble working for you hooligans over in the chat? I see people over there. I don't think they'd be over there if it wasn't working. John at the end, yeah. I thought maybe they'd be from China. Tez, yeah, that was last night. That was 8 hours ago. 8 hours ago, that was the live we were just watching. So yeah, they're still coming in, even though Title 42 or whatever it is has ended, and we're supposed to start enforcing the law again. There's no more sanctuary or whatever it was being called. But nope, they're still allowed to come here. Still entering the country. What's up, Wet Blanket? Happy freedom. Mushroom, we were at 62,000. subscribers for a second there, but YouTube's been coming after me, so they take about 50 or 60 subscribers from me every day, and they have for a long time now, a few months. They knocked me down like 3,000 subscribers. Big guy, illegal invaders, yeah. Any scars? Rumble is running just fine. Alright, thank you for letting me know. What's up, Christy? Happy freedom. What's up, Relic? Ain't seen you in a minute. Most charities are corrupt. Yeah, a lot of people. There's a lot of Red Cross stuff that happens here in West Michigan, and a lot of people do not support it. They'll go there and they might do training or whatever for CPR, for their job or whatever. But as far as charity goes, a lot of people do not support Red Cross charity because the majority of the money doesn't even go to help anyone. Thank you so much, Mr. Beansy Beans, for the 300 bits on Twitch. And I appreciate you. Thank you. Let's see. You think they're CCP plants? They could be. They could be. Nobody will know. Nobody knows who they are. Just walking in through the gate. Everybody in Rumble says it's all good. Alright, I appreciate the feedback. All you guys. What up, Trig Crazy? Happy freedom. Trig Crazy says Rumble's not working. I can't write in the chat. That's what he wrote in the chat. You crack me up. You're my favorite bigot. Bobby, don't jump. I got the soundbite for that, but I don't think it's hooked up yet. I cut it all out, and then I don't think I added it in.
You can clap for that.
I got a whole list of them here. Lots of lettuce fingers, too.
Hello there, young child.
All the good stuff. All the good stuff. Yeah, Hydrodynamic, he's over on Rumble. Big guy, there's great sources that tell you what % of money goes where per charity. Red Cross is one of the worst. Yeah, I've heard that for years. It's unfortunate. What's up, Duck and Felonies? Happy freedom. Thanks for being here. What's up, Mercy Rain? Mercy Rain, yeah. It is like that every night. We don't cover it every day, but every once in a while. Yeah, Hydrodynamic, they will all be blue team. That's probably what the process is. When they get processed, they're like, alright, when you come inside, you're going to see a Greyhound. Once you get on the Greyhound, from there out, just tell everybody you're blue team. You just walk up to the desk and say you're going for Old Man Walter, you're blue team. Got it? And they're like, C. And then they get on the bus, and that's that. Yep. They gotta find somebody to go vote blue team. Yeah, I appreciate you, Relic. Thanks so much, Mr. Beansy Beans, for the 500 bits. I really appreciate you, Mr. Beansy Beans. You're so awesome. I think they should send them to the beach town where Old Man Walter's beach house is. Let them camp out there on his property. Send them to Martha's Vineyard. I'm sure Obama and Michael would love let guests camp out on their lawn. Yeah, that's what they should do. They should take them to all the politicians' places and be like, here, you can stay on their property. They want you here so badly, they don't want to enforce the law. Why not? I don't really understand why the 5-star hotels are housing these people in Chicago, in New York. I don't understand why they're doing that. Are they getting government grants to house border crossers or what? Why would they do that? Serum, you crack me up. I haven't heard any more from non-GMO. I don't know what that whole situation is. I don't know anything about it. What up, guy? Happy freedom. Alright, we're gonna move to this next video titled Unions Rally in Support of Striking Hollywood Writers. I don't know a whole lot about this, but I have a feeling all of these people are about to be replaced by AI.
There are several different unions here, not just us two, not just the Writers Guild and not just SAG-AFTRA, but there are many different unions that are here supporting each other because they support us and we support them. Without unionized work, the wages are very little. And so it takes unions to keep the wages up so that we have living wages for all of us to exist.
It's such a watershed moment and a very important time for labor. I mean, obviously for us as writers, it's very important for us to be able to like pay our bills, to get what we're due. You know, these corporations, the CEOs change with the seasons, and you know, for us, it's like we put in the work and the time and the effort into making shows and films really great. It's about time that they pay up. You know, it's about fairness.
It's kind of just hitting how everybody's feeling right now, where like everybody's feeling like they're getting eaten alive in a certain way. And this is like the Writers Guild is the first wedge of a really unified, obviously union, of really powerful and I don't know the way to say it, like our guild is really well organized, really well resourced, and it's right in this moment of AI and all this other stuff. It just feels like we're the first collective of artists that can come together and really push back against AI taking over everything without anybody doing anything.
I think that person's mistaken. You're not going to be able to stop AI. The only thing that's going to cause balance between what we have and where we're about to be with AI is price. That's it. AI is coming out left and right. Jobs are not being replaced, they're being changed. They're being altered. AI right now is just a tool. It's an extension of how you prompt it. It's an extension of your thoughts. Writers should be using AI to improve their writing. But I seen someone say in the chat, they're writing crap anyway. I think it's Bobby who said that. Like, when was the last time you seen a movie or a show that you thought was like really good and it didn't remind you of something you've already seen, or 6 or 7 other movies you've already seen? But if they're gonna keep pushing about wages and stuff, which everybody deserves a fair wage, these studios, they're gonna just write it themselves. They're gonna use AI to write it themselves, and what's gonna separate them doing that from us doing that is these big prices. There was an AI app I was starting to use to try and create shorts because I have a hard time creating shorts. I don't have time to do that. It was free, and now it's like $50 a month or $80 a month to use that same service. It was free a couple weeks ago. So that's what's going to cause a little bit of balance, because everyone's like screaming like AI is taking our jobs, and it's like, no, I don't know. I don't think that's going to happen. You have to prompt it. You have to tell it what to do. It's a tool. Jobs are altering. Digital jobs are altering. People who do graphic design, writing, videos, audio, anything like that, it's being altered. The way that things have been traditionally done, now you have new tools. You just gotta get with the new times. It's like cell phones. People are resistant to it. Now you don't see anyone that doesn't have a cell phone. It's just evolution happening. And these writers, they're picking a bad time to be striking, because I think these studios are going to be like, well, instead of paying you more, I'll just pay $50 a month to have AI write my stuff. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I know people are all kinds of different ways about AI. What's up, Girth? I'm back. F chat GPT. Yeah. WMM, if the material is good, then it'll make money. Why should they get paid for putting out bad material? It's true. I didn't realize there were so many writers out there. What's up, Debacles? You're not that late. I appreciate you being here. What's up, Ting Ting? Big guy, comic artists never get paid. Never get paid well, but it's worse now for sure. It's because the titles aren't selling. They're propped up by their current corporate owners. Most art right now is streamlined. It's not actual art. It's not you pouring your passion into something you're creating. It's, well, these guys over here did a video about that and it did really well. So let's do the same kind of video, but we're going to just make everyone's hair blue and we'll call it something else. And that's what it is. Even when I went to school for music, they were like, oh, you want to make music you love? That's great. What you need to do is study all the songs that came out and hit Grammys and all that, and then recreate it. Just recycle all the material. Take 2 or 3 good things, all the good things from those good things, and then make it your own thing by putting it all together. And that's how it was, because it's all about money. It's not about putting out good work. But it's also been devalued. How many people pay for music now? No one. No one does. Everybody listens to it for free on Spotify, on YouTube, and stuff like that. So it's devalued. Because it's devalued, they've streamlined it. They've turned it into a process to make money. And movies, TV, music, it's all the same. It's all the same. It's all been streamlined. And it's not about creating good art. It's about making a buck. Putting out digital crap, really. Because if they were putting out something worthwhile, they could start something new. See, and that's the other thing. You don't see a lot of trends, like trendsetters. You just see everybody doing the same thing. Because trend setting is risky when it's your business. Oh, let's create a new movie, let's create a new song or something like that, and let's do something that no one else has ever done. Well, it's either going to do really well or it's going to do crap, and you spent all that money and now no one's paying you for it. So they're like, well, let's not be so risky. We're trying to live our lives. This is our livelihood. So let's just do what everybody else is doing and try and make a quick buck off of it. And we'll just rinse and repeat, and we'll try and make that our career. And when was the last time you seen someone new and you were like, this person's going to be a legend? It's been so long. New artists come out all the time. I don't see any new artists and I'm like, wow, that's the new Snoop Dogg, or that's the new Eminem, or that's the new Jay-Z, or whatever. Not that those people are great, but for the content they've put out, they're considered legends. Actors, comedians, things like that. Nobody's really that great because everyone reminds you of someone else that's already existed. Tom McDonald, I don't think he's a legend. I don't think he's legend material yet. If he keeps with it, if he puts out 300 albums, he might be. Because like Lil Wayne's like 500 albums. Like, that's a lot. And people may not like him or may not like his music or whatever, but the amount of content that he's put out that is original content is huge. It's a huge catalog of music and stuff. I think Tom McDonald is good, and he could be paving his way to being a legend. But, I mean, it can't be so easy. You're just out a year, 2, 5 years, 10 years. It's not enough. It's not enough. Real legends been out 30, 40 years now, But you got so many people that are copying each other. You can't copy your way to being legendary. You got to be original. And Tom McDonald, he's pretty original. But you see a lot of people copy him, try to do what he does. Just like, how many people have you seen that heard like Eminem? They sound just like Eminem. They'll never be a legend because they're just really good at imitating another artist. So someone said Blind Fury. Blind Fury's like that. He could be, I think he's kind of an underground legend at this point. I don't think he's mainstream legend though. He's not like Triple Diamond or whatever. But I'm just saying, in the art industry, everybody's just copying what's already been out there. Nobody's making original content, and it's because of money. So then you see these Hollywood people on strike. Not a good time for a writer being on strike. They would be better off trying to learn AI, using it to their advantage, and trying to get maybe a small company who's an independent movie creator or show creator, and really boosting them up. Because people who are independent and small and upcoming, they're willing to work for free. They don't even know how contracts work yet. They don't even know how relationships work yet. There's a lot of leeway for creative ability to happen. So if these writers, instead of being on strike, they should be using AI, really mixing it up and improving what they already do, find an independent company, put out a bunch of good shows or good movies, get a big deal, get big money, and roll like that. They need to be resourceful. They need to be able to reinnovate what's happening. You got to move with the times. You can't just do the same thing every day and think that everything's going to be fine. It's not going to be fine. You have to keep changing. You see me going through it. How many different things have we tried running this? You know, when I started, we were just covering protests. And I was even saying back then, I don't know what's going to happen when there's no more protests. And everybody in the chat was like, there will always be protests. No, there's not. But we're still here because you got to be resourceful. You got to keep hopping through the hoops there and figure out what to do next. You can't go stale. And these writers, the strike kind of says they want to keep doing what they're doing, but they want to get paid more for it. Times are changing. You got to update. You got to keep moving forward. Find it, fix it. What's up? We're going to cover the travel warning here in just a moment. We got 2 more videos here on the YouTube side of things. We got a short video about Progressive Portland takes a hard turn on homelessness. Ted Wheeler says he's going to do something about the homeless people. And then we will be talking about advocacy group warns of the loss of parental rights in California and Minnesota. There's a travel warning there because you don't have parental rights if you go to those states. What's up, Nomad? Happy freedom. Burden, yeah, they're all good at what they do. I don't listen to political music. You know, when I listen to music, I want to relax and jam out and drive or whatever I got going on. I don't want to listen to music that's basically the song form of what I do every day, which is politics. You know, I don't want to hear politics and eat politics and drink politics and shower in politics. Like, it's too much. I honestly don't even like politics, but just because of the theme of, you know, what's going on over here, I have to just stick with it. But I really don't like politics at all. Let's see. What's up, Brenda? Happy freedom. Bobby, you could be the naked rapper. It makes me think of, there's a guy named Mark something, and he's always like in a robe and his boxers, and he kind of does raps. He does like improv music, but it's always really entertaining. Secretary of State, I like the Beastie Boys. That's about it. I can't stand gangster rap. Now they got mumble rap. I don't like any of the mumble rap stuff. Dharma Agent Christian rap is fired. I haven't heard. I know people were trying to say, what is his name? NL or something like that. They were trying to say he was a Christian rapper for a while. He kind of sounds like Eminem too. Yeah, Nomad. Tom McDonald and all them guys, they're good. They're good at what they do, but I just don't listen to political rap music. I listen to a lot of EDM because there's no words. It's just bass and it sounds like robots doing it. So that's fine. I listen to that. And then when I do listen to rap, it's like old rap, like 2000s rap. And people may not like that, but I don't like drill music. I don't like mumble rap. I don't like the new rappers that are out talking about stupid stuff. And I like really harsh music because I make really harsh music. I like raps that say things that stop you in your tracks, where you're like, whoa, like I can't believe you said that. Like, I like that kind of music. Like, if you're driving to work and you hate your job and you wish you didn't have to go there, and Biden inflation's got you by the nuggets, you're barely making it, barely paying these bills, you're driving to work like that, and you know all the words to a song, and you're just sitting there screaming crazy stuff, which I think that's why a lot of people used to like Eminem, is because the lyrics are so harsh. You're just saying all this harsh stuff. By the time you get to work, you don't even care anymore. You're not all bent out of shape anymore. You got it out of your system. You let that energy out. And that was the whole reason I even made rap music, is 1, I can't sing, and 2, I could write down the stuff that was more harsh than anything that I've ever heard. And that way when I say it, it gets that negative energy out of me. And then when people learn the words, they can say the words that I've put together and get that negative energy out of them. That's the whole reason I even started making music. Now rappers are soft. They're wearing dresses and stuff. I'm not with it. Hydrodynamic, have you been to an EDC concert yet? I've gone to Electric Forest a lot, and that's an electric music festival. Skrillex has been there, Bass Nectar's been there. People are all messed up and stuff, and it's huge. It's the biggest one in Michigan, I think, and it's one of the biggest in the country. I like going to that stuff, but it's so expensive. Lynn, it's on my channel now that I don't have a strike anymore. They reattached my music to my channel. Plus, it's everywhere. My music's distributed. It's on Spotify and iTunes and all that kind of stuff. I don't have any new music out yet. I have to get the new FL Studio, but I can't afford it. It's $500. I don't have an extra $500 to throw towards FL Studio so I can continue making music. I gotta I gotta save up for it. Klaus Daniels, you just come over here and interrupt me like that? You're rude. You're a rude cat. He's grounded. What's up, Grateful Ed? Happy Freedom. J-Dog, rap metal. I like some of that. I like some of the rap metal. Well, come here. Come here. You gonna say hi? Oh, you getting all scared now? Come here. I'll snatch you up. Everybody wants to say hi anyways. It's been a while. Look at this giant fat nugget. Yes. Yes, sir. Now let him hear it. You gonna be all quiet now? Huh? Oh, you're being all shy now, huh? You're just a big baby. Just a big baby. Say hello to the big fat Klaus Daniels. Look at this. Look at this heavy nugget here. Oh, it's a it's a big nugget. All right, go on somewhere, big guy. Oh. That's got to be a 15-pound chicken nugget right there. Whew, cat hair all in my face. Anyways, what's up, Lynn? What's up, Glock? Falling in Reverse. I want to say Who Through got me on that stuff. I like a lot of dark music, like the dark rap music, and pretty much anything with heavy bass. Paul, the meaning of lyrics is way overrated. The listener should struggle to make sense of it. Nah, I don't know. I like knowing the words to songs. I feel like it's more effective, but I don't make dance music. Dance music is less about the words and more about the vibe of the song. But I like lyrical music. Yes, he's the big beefy. You hear him over here? You heard me talking about him. Thank you so much, Trigger Crazy, for 24 months on the membership program. You're officially a hooligan. I appreciate you, Trigger Crazy. You're awesome. Ink Scars listening to robots doing it. That's what EDM sounds like. Nomad Bone Thugs. Yeah, I have a song with Lazy Bone that I did. Bone Thugs, they're kind of old school, the way they do business and stuff like that. Not today, Hydrodynamic. MD Side Run Blind Fury is really good. Yeah, I think so too. Grey Wolf, I love music from the 90s. I like 90s and 2000 music. There's some 80s music I like. And because of Fallout, there's a whole bunch of 1920s music I like too. Got cat hair all over my face now. Somebody told me to brush them and it would help with the cat hair, and it helped a little bit, but it's still doing what cat hair does. I'll have to check that out. Serum. Trick Crazy. No, I'm not freestyling today. Not today. Alright, we're going to move on to this next video. It's a short one. Progressive Portland takes a hard turn on homelessness. It's only about a minute long. Ted Wheeler saying nice things after he let the whole city go to crap.
Progressive Portland is finally cracking down on rampant homelessness that has plagued the city for years. It only took a reported 50% increase in the problem for them to finally do something about it. And crazy scenes like this, where a family got terrorized by a group of squatters next door who almost set their house on fire. Democrat Mayor Ted Wheeler is calling for a daytime ban on camps and fires on public property and wants to restrict camping near schools and more than a dozen other locations. Repeat offenders could face fines and even jail time. The mayor spelling out the problem.
There are currently hundreds of unsanctioned, sometimes dangerous, and often squalid homeless camps across the 146 square miles of Portland. These homeless camps represent nothing short of a humanitarian catastrophe. As a result, our community continues to suffer substantial public health, safety, and livability concerns. My goal is to have enough shelter, housing, and treatment access available so that we can fully eliminate unsanctioned, unsheltered camping in the city of Portland.
And legendary singer-songwriter John Mellencamp is releasing a song about Portland's homeless crisis.
You guys can check out that song if you wish. I can't play it because I'll get copyright flagged. Ted Wheeler thinks he's actually saying something. He let that place get all messed up, and now he's like, oh yeah, we're going to clean up the potential dangerous homeless encampments that aren't supposed to be here. What do you mean? You're the one that let that happen. Thinks he's saying something special. Bobby, he did this. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We watched Portland burn down to the dumpster fire it is now. And he's like, watch all the great things I'm going to do. Like, tell me you're blue team without telling me you're blue team. Because that's what they all do. They all do the same thing. They all do the same thing. They run their area into the ground. And then they make these promises to fix all the bad stuff going on. And they want big pats on the back. But it's their fault that it even got that way. Old man Walter does that all the time. Like, watch. Maybe he'll come through and fix the border. And then he'll be like, look at all the great things I did after he let the border open for 2 years. I don't know. It's rough stuff. Thanks for letting me know hydrodynamic. Appreciate the feedback. Crack shot, Turd City, Portland. Yeah, unfortunately. Donald, liberal cities are self-destructing. Yeah. True story. Secretary's dead. I bet they camp near dispensaries, probably. J-Dog, Ted Wheeler needs to stop ODing on soy milk. He looks like he's been doing drugs himself. His face, he's got like heavy face lines right here. You see that a lot of times when people are drug users. You'll see like this area right here just goes to crap. WMM, we might be able to do that. Snucks. I love this man's voice, and he's handsome. I thought you were talking about Ted Wheeler at first. I was like, what? You're about to get demodded. No. I'm just kidding. It's like, not Ted Wheeler. Like, come on, man.
Come on, man.
Let's see. Gabby Myers would be swollen shut with that cat. Yeah. I've seen someone say I need to shop back him. Find it, fix it. Yeah. Something. Christy, filthy, threatening rap rots the brain. I don't know. I think I'm okay. Maybe my brain's rotten. I don't know. Bobby, Seattle used to be a beautiful city. Yeah, there's some hooligans that are in Portland, and they tell me all the time how things have really gone downhill there and how it sucks because people invest in their lives and really plant themselves and build a foundation at their home, and their home just happened to be Portland, and now everybody, is burning the place down and turned it into a giant crap hole. And they're like, what do? We spent all our money, we invested on property and our house and all this stuff. We can't leave. Now we're just stuck here. It sucks. It sucks. C Bravo absorbed by the Democratic Party. Yep. Brenda, no, I'm not talking about people just having face lines. I'm saying when people are 20 years old and their face right here looks like they're in their 60s, that's from drug use. Yeah, I appreciate you, Matthew. Christy, it is rotting. You just don't know it yet. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I've been making rap music since I was 12 and I'm 34 now. So, I mean, it's a slow process if it's really working. I think, you know, just going outside and having the sun give you skin cancer is probably worse than listening to rap music. What the heck, J-Dog? J-Dog says I'm a burper, not a farter. What is... I didn't know there was sides. I didn't know we were picking sides on this. Big guy, I left Chicago, but I had to get the F out. Yeah, Chicago's rough stuff right now, too. It's been rough for a while, but it ain't getting better. MD Cyron, liberals got a rotting brain, turning egg rolls into... What does that say? Pot stickers? Yeah, I can't say the rest of that, but you're on the money with that. What is this? Mr. Beansy Beans, you got a new badge on here. Cheer 10,000. I didn't even know that was a thing. That's awesome. No, Trigger Crazy, I'm not freestyling right now. We got somebody crying about rap music on the other channel right now. I definitely can't do it now. Their head will explode. Right out of their hoo-ha. So we're going to move on to this last video for the YouTube side of things, titled Advocacy Group Warns of Loss of Parental Rights in California and Minnesota. You guys be safe if you live in these areas or if you're traveling to these areas, because if you got kids... Little Susie might turn into little Timmy and you don't have any right to do anything about it, and if you interfere, your rights will be taken away because it's abuse or something of that nature. I don't know a whole lot about it, but yeah. What's up, SGT? Happy Freedom. Appreciate you being here. You're just in time for this crazy sauce.
This is the week for travel advisories. The American Principles Project president has issued an advisory warning parents against travel to states like California, Minnesota, New York. The issue, as it increasingly is these days, revolves around gender. Those states believe they know better than the parents what is best for their children. Terry Schilling is the president of the American Principles Project, and he joins us now. Thank you for being here. So what's going on in these states? What are they doing that led you to issue an advisory?
Well, thanks so much for having me, Trey. What these two states, Minnesota and California, and frankly, we're seeing this all over the country, are doing is they're passing laws that empower the state to take away custody from parents if they disagree or won't allow their children to go through sex change procedures like puberty blocking and cross-sex hormones and even surgeries in some cases. And so we wanted to make sure to warn parents all across the country that even if you're traveling to these states, that the state in itself and the law enforcement agencies can and will be weaponized against you if your children go to them. And so we just want to make sure that parents all over the country know about this and avoid travel to these states.
You know, Terry, I'm a simple-minded person. I'm sitting here thinking children cannot vote or drive or sign contracts or otherwise like make any important decisions in life. So why do these states think they are equipped to make a decision like this independent of their parents?
It's a great question, Trey, and lots of people are asking that. And you might find my answer to be quite radical, but these progressive activists, these woke activists, are radical themselves. They think that parents are oppressors to children. Right? They want to destroy every single institution in this country that we have an attachment to. That's why they don't support borders. That's why they don't support parents and families. That's why they don't support gender. They think that human beings should be able to liberate themselves from anything that constrains them. And we all know, Trey, that parents love and know their children better than anyone, especially woke bureaucrats within the government.
Right. I am with you that there are activists and other folks who are just insane, for want of a more medical description. But these are state legislative bodies that are passing laws, right? These are not like activists that are hanging out on the street corner. This is the law in some of these states. So they had to convince at least a majority of state legislators, which I just find dumbfounding that a state legislator would think, I know what's best for someone else's children. That's insane.
No, it's not just insane, it's disastrous, and it's going to destroy this country, right? But I'll tell you one thing. The legislator in Minnesota, Lee Fink, is a transgender woman and a radical, and actually just caused some controversy in the state of Minnesota for introducing legislation that would protect, and I'm not exaggerating, I'm not kidding, would protect pedophiles as a protected class. It would elevate them. Right now, the Minnesota law does not, it actually has an exemption when it comes to sexual orientation and does not protect pedophiles. But Lee Fink is so radical that he would do this and actually protect pedophiles. This is a radical movement, Trey, and we're seeing this all across the country. And the Democratic Party, they're stuck, right? There are these radical activists that will make them pay a price. They'll punish them if they step out of line. That's what we're seeing everywhere now.
I can't wait to see what's next, or maybe I can. I mean, they're going to tell parents what to pay for allowance and what time the curfew should be. I mean, I just find it stunning. Terry Schilling, thank you for joining us. My best to your father, by the way.
Thanks, Trey.
Hey.
Not good. Be careful if you're going to Minnesota or California. Can't prevent your kids from mutilating their bodies and stuff. Dharma Agent, can you recommend some Robots Doing It music? Rez is pretty good. New Skrillex is pretty good. Some of Bass Nectar is alright. If you can find Crystal Method, that's not even dubstep. That's like old school electronic music. But Crystal Method is really awesome. That's like Matrix music. Trying to think. There's quite a few. Odessa. Odessa is awesome. I would go check those groups out. Yeah, big guy. I don't think people who hurt kids should get anything less than like death penalty. People like that don't change. You hurt one kid, that's one too many. That's, I don't know. I have no tolerance for that kind of stuff. Let's see. Yeah, Lynn, I'm saying. There's no way. I don't know how those states are getting away with it. Cause you know, kids are rebellious. They're hardcore rebellious, and they are not old enough to make decisions. Which, like they were mentioning in the clip there that we watched, they're not old enough to vote. They're not old enough to buy cigarettes or alcohol. They can't join the military, but they can go turn their wiener inside out. Like, how does that work? Why is that okay? That doesn't make any sense to me. Secretary's dad sounds disturbing. Yeah, drill music, we've covered that a couple times with crime in Chicago. Drill music was created in Chicago, and it's just music taunting the opposite gang, and it usually results in death. So yeah, that's what drill music is. I don't know who the guy was that was the main guy on that last video. Apparently you guys don't like him very much. I think he kind of looked like the guy from The Fifth Element. The white dude, he had like the plastic thing on his head and his hair was like all parted off to the side. He kind of looked like that guy. Snooks, every time you say that, I want to give up eating hot dogs. I don't eat hot dogs, so maybe that's why I'm desensitized to it. I don't ever think about it like that. Hydrodynamic, it's offensive to ask. That's the other thing about the shapeshifters, the young ones. They want to lie to you about stuff and then get in a relationship with you, and then when things move to the next level and you find out that's a dude you're hanging out with or whatever, you're supposed to be okay with it. Otherwise, you are phobic. And I don't know. It's all deceitful. There's nothing good coming out of that stuff. There's no room in the world for shapeshifters. What's up, 10 Commandments? Happy Freedom. Trey Gotti. Yeah, he seemed artificial. Seemed a little artificial there. Just reading through the chat really quick. Good Lord, Grey Wolf. That's humorous, but I can't read that out loud. Persian cucumber. Kids are impressionable too. Yeah, and that's the problem, is they're making it trendy to go and join the shapeshifters, and they're gonna wreck their body, and then 5 years later, if that, they're gonna have deep regret, and there's no way to reverse that process. That's why the rate is so high of them deleting themselves. That's why it's such a high rate, because it's not a good idea. It's not a good idea. Matt, do I know what? I always think it's crazy that I sit here and cover all this information and then people come and challenge me. Like, is your full-time job covering the news? Because if not, shouldn't challenge me. Let's see. Hydrodynamic, you'll find out one way or another. They can only tuck it so far. Yeah, big guy, the whole phobia thing I think is ridiculous. What they need to realize is people are anti. Not afraid. Not afraid. Just completely against it. And I don't think that's pushed around enough. Cheeky Chaps, what should I eat for dessert? Coffee, ice cream. That's what I would eat right now. I don't even be eating ice cream, but that's what I'm craving. SGT, mental illness everywhere. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Ting Ting, I've been waiting for news articles about that. Secretary's dad, I believe Satan laughs his ass off when someone shapeshifts. Oh, I guarantee it. Because Satan was he wants the perversion of man. That's the whole point. that's Lucifer's whole song and dance, is the perversion of anything that God created. That's the best he could do. It's like a spoiled child, that wants to go and break stuff around the house. Although they didn't pay for it, they didn't bring it here, they didn't earn it. They're just coming to destroy what you have. Just the same as having like unruly children. And that's what Lucifer is to God, is an unruly child that's trying to pervert everything that God created. Yeah, Bobby, it's true. Oh, Matt, about the younger shapeshifters lying. Go on TikTok. You can go on TikTok any day of the week and you'll come across videos of shapeshifters complaining that they were dating somebody and they were lying to that person, and then that person found out the truth and didn't want no part of the mind games, and now they're on the internet bashing that person, saying that they're phobic. That's the song and dance for the youth, because nobody with a brain wants to participate in that. They don't want to be a part of that whole mental illness that's going on. And so they have to lie in order to get a date, and then they get a date, and then it moves on for a week or 2 weeks, and they're being deceitful. And then when the truth comes out, the relationship ends. And then the shapeshifter's mad at the other person. It's not their fault that they were lying and being deceitful. It's the other person's fault because they don't want to participate in the mental illness. And it's not good. It's not good. The next time I come across a video, I'll put it up just so Matt can be satisfied that I'm not lying. That I'm not just making it all up. I don't know. Yeah, man, I know a lot of people don't go on TikTok, and that's fine. But TikTok is censored in a different way than all the other platforms. All the other platforms are censored by our government. So if you don't see something on one platform, you won't see it on any of them. But you'll see stuff on TikTok that is not allowed on any other platform because the government can't censor TikTok because it's not running TikTok yet. So there's information you can get on TikTok that you can't get anywhere else. You can see trends on TikTok that are not anywhere else. And I maintain all social media so I can see what's going on everywhere. No, Matt, it's not a personal experience. I've never seen a shapeshifter in real life. If it wasn't for this job, I wouldn't know that they even exist. I've never seen a shapeshifter in real life. I mean, I've seen people who are flamboyant. That doesn't matter to me. It's people that are out there to hurt kids and infringe on women's rights. That's what matters to me. I don't care if people are flamboyant. I don't care who people love, as long as it's not a kid. You know, like anybody that's hurting kids or infringing on women's rights, I have no tolerance for that. None at all. So that's the big problem with shapeshifters, is that that's their whole goal is infringing on women's rights, their private spaces, and hurting kids, and that's not okay. So that's my whole experience. No, I've never seen a shapeshifter in person, and I mean, I can only imagine putting myself in that person's shoes, saying like, you know, if somebody was to try and start a relationship with me and they lied to me for 2-3 weeks, and then either one thing moved to another, or they just decide to be real honest and then say the truth. Hey, I've been lying to you. I'm actually this when I told you I was that. Well, I'm never talking to you again. You already lied to me. You lied to me when I met you. Like, no, I don't want to know you anymore. True, crazy. That's because you never leave the house. Yeah, no, I'm not going outside. It keeps everyone safe for me to stay indoors. That's what it does. Matt, I thought Michigan was full of shapeshifters. Nah, you must just be trolling. Nobody thinks that. Nobody thinks that. Just reading through the chat really quick before we wrap things up on YouTube. We got this really awesome Ted Nugent video that we're going to play next, but it's way too spicy for YouTube. Alright, I think we're going to be moving forward here. Persian cucumber. I always use the kick test when dating women in California. You can never be too safe. That is just muff punting. Is that what we're doing in your spare time? It's a hobby. It's not a career. Just muff punting. If they drop to their knees, it's not a genuine muff. That's how you can tell. Yeah, it's messed up. It's messed up. You guys crack me up. My goodness. What's up, Cassandra? Happy freedom. What is Maverick? Hold on, I should have just Googled it. Oh, Top Gun? I've never seen any of the Top Gun movies. WMM gives me crap about it all the time. All the time. Now you guys are going to give me a bunch of crap about it. I should have thought about that. Everybody's going to be like, what? Never seen Top Gun? What is wrong with you? Are you drinking a Bud Light? You guys. Come on, man. Secretary's dad, why don't they shapeshift their pets? They do. They do. I don't know about the actual bottom surgery, but they do. They do that. just like you see vegetarians make their pets vegetarian and then their dog kicks the bucket after 3 years. Yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Hydrodynamic, kick them in the clownfish test. Yeah, that's you got to. It's, you know, you go to Mexico, you don't drink the water. You go to California, you gotta kick them right in the clownfish just to see. John Wolf, me either. I'm a Mission Impossible guy. Yeah, I've seen all the Mission Impossibles. I think I haven't seen the new one, because isn't there like 4 of them now? I've seen the first 3. Cheeky Chaps. I'm not old. Oh, I will be old enough now that I think about it. I'll be just old enough. Yeah, me and the Orange Eagle, you know.
America, great again.
We're going to get things done. We're going to get things fixed around here. All right, hooligans. We're going to wrap things up on the YouTube side of things, and we're going to move forward on all the alternative platforms for this awesome Ted Nugent video. These shapeshifters have sided with pure evil. But first, I need all of you guys to go to the link tree. You can find the link tree link in the description. On the link tree, all of my links are listed. So go find Gilded. You can join Gilded for free. Gilded is currently the best way to receive notifications for when and where we go live. Every time we go live, there's a news board on Gilded to keep you up to date with everything going on around the world, and a ton of hooligans in there to hang out with every day, to chat it up all day for whatever you pretty much like. There is community guidelines on Gilded. If you don't want to deal with community guidelines, go join jeffmaclive.com. It is the freest place on the internet. Also on the link tree, you can find merch stores. We have 2 of them, one spicier than the other. But we got shirts, hoodies, stickers, and coffee mugs. Everything is displayed in black and white or white and black. But if you find something you like, just click on that item to see all the different colors that item comes in. You can also find links for PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Stripe, Zelle, Buy Me a Coffee, and Locals if you'd like to help support what I do. There's also a link to the Amazon wish list if you would like to send me stuff. It's really easy to use. Anything you purchase directly from the wish list will be sent straight to me without having to send emails, find addresses, or do anything like that. It's really simple. And then finally, we have links for the membership programs. We have memberships for Gilded, Discord, Odyssey, Rumble, Twitch, and YouTube. Also, at the very top of the list there, you should be able to see that you can get a free week membership for jeffmaclive.com. On jeffmaclive.com, if you have a membership, you'll have access to your own profile for our private social media area. You'll have access to our live streaming area with the built-in chat. And you'll also have access to our advanced messaging system with the ability to text, call, video call, group text, group call, group video call, and upload any kind of media that's existed since VHS tapes right there on the website to network with everybody, or just upload to your profile and show off all your cool stuff you got, whatever you prefer. It's also where we do our voice chats. We will have a voice chat coming up pretty soon. I would like to do it today, but I don't think I'm gonna have time today, but there will be one coming up soon. It's always a good time, so make sure you have a membership over at jeffmaclive.com. All right, hooligans, we're gonna do the Pledge of Allegiance. We're gonna wrap up things for YouTube, and we're gonna move forward with this Ted Nugent video that is worth watching. I'm going to post the links in the chat right after the Pledge of Allegiance for Rumble, Odyssey, jeffmaclive.com, as well as the link tree. That way you can check out all the platforms, figure out which one you like best. These people are out here mowing the grass. It's driving me nuts. All right, hooligans, please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Whoa. Come on, chair. Chair won't slide. All right, hooligans. Time to post the links. We're going to start off with the Rumble link. Rumble. Boom. You can make your way over to Rumble if you wish. Here is the link to Odyssey if you'd like to try Odyssey. There's the link to jeffmaclive.com if you'd like to go check out the website. You gotta have a membership in order to get to the live chat though. And there's the link tree. Through the link tree you can find all the donation links, but you can also find all the platform links. That way you can try all the platforms, figure out which one you like the best. All these are free speech platforms for the most part, so we can show things that are too spicy for YouTube. So it doesn't matter what platform you use, as long as it's not YouTube, you'll be able to see the spicy stuff. Alright, hooligans, for all of you that only watch on YouTube, I really appreciate all the support. I appreciate all of you guys, and I will see you on the next live. We will be gaming later today, sometime between 8 and 10. We'll probably go live at 8 playing the game today, and then I will not see you guys tomorrow because tomorrow is my day off. It's my day to recharge my batteries. When it's your day off, I encourage you to do the same thing. The opposite of work is play. It's good to take breaks and it's good to rest, but if you don't play, you won't recharge your batteries, and when it's time to work again, you'll have that drained feeling, that stuck in a rut feeling. You got to make time for you. Make time to do something you genuinely enjoy. It doesn't always involve spending money. Spend time with your kids. Play ball with your kid. Play with your cat. Play with your dog. Play with yourself if you have to, but find something for you. Go and recharge your batteries when it's your day off. I appreciate all of you on YouTube, and I'll see you on the next live.